Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk about this pair of sandals here, the Teva Universals. This is my 5-year review on this pair. Somehow these have lasted me all these years. As you can see, they're definitely worn down. Back here on the heel, it's actually wearing through to the midsole. And then up here, the grip is pretty much worn off. But overall, these are still going. They're still holding up, and I'm still wearing them pretty much every day. Here is a closer look at the wear on the soles. As you can see here, that outsole has worn away on the heel, and it is now into that midsole. That's kind of like their foamy midsole. And then up here, the grip is pretty well worn. It's hard to see here, but it does bubble a little bit depending if you bend it. There's a little bit of bubbling there. But yeah, this is pretty soft here. If I bend it hard, I can tell this area is soft. And I think, eventually when they probably break or rip, it's going to be right through here. From the tops of the shoes, you can see that this grip here that your foot sits on is still pretty good. It hasn't worn away. My foot did create a little, footbed of where I stand. That actually makes it extremely comfortable. That's the one reason I'm having a hard time letting this pair go, because I did pick up this new pair here, another pair of the Universals. This is in their, they called it their retro colorway. It's kind of a throwback. This one has a tan sole. My other ones just have the plain black sole. This pair here is actually a size 10, and normally I wear an 11 in most shoes. So I would say that these fit a little big, but also I really like my foot taking up the entire thing. With street shoes, normally you like to have a little bit of space at the end. But for these, I like my toes pretty much going to the end. It just feels better. It doesn't feel like my foot's gonna slide around too much. Just my preference on that. In terms of the straps have done great. They actually go through the bottom, like inside the shoe. So this strap here runs through and comes out this side over here. So that's one good thing about the Tevas, is that they're probably not going to break because they're not just glued in or stitched in on the sides. They're actually one continuous piece that runs all the way through. The Velcro is still Velcro-y, still works. I don't really adjust anything except this top one whenever I take them on and off, but it's holding up really well. No issues with that whatsoever. The only bad thing about these is that they kind of have a bad smell to them. Maybe that's just me. But whenever you wear them a lot, especially outdoors in the summers, a smell can kind of seep down into them, and it's very hard to get it out. I run these through the wash, every couple months or so when I'm wearing them a lot, and it will help the smell for a little bit, but it almost inevitably just comes back. On my new pair down here, I wore these for our last few vacations, and no smell on these at all. So I think it just kind of comes with age, where once you start wearing them, the smell kind of seeps down in, and it's almost inevitable, and you can't really get rid of it either, which kind of stinks. But yeah, I've had these forever. They're extremely comfortable, and I just plan on to keep wearing them until they give out.